to the first in our series, You and Your Consciousness. Now, a lot of people have been asking us to do a series like this, which talks about how to connect to Source, how to connect to the Creator, how to use different skills and abilities. And in this series, it's designed just to give you a general idea of what I do. And so if someone contacts me and says, well, how do I connect? How do I connect to Source? How do I get to do all of these great things you always talk about? Well, this series is designed just to give you my perspective on how I do things or how I teach people. Now, you might not do everything you see in this series. You might not like everything you see in this series, but one thing you will find is maybe a few things I hope that you can take away from this to add to what you're already doing. So this is kind of about clearing your energy and how to connect to the Creator, how to actually have a conversation with not only the Creator, but also with each other, how to heal someone else, how to heal yourself. And over the course of time, we're going to go through step by step on how I would give you this bit of information, and hopefully it does help you. So on our first episode, we're going to talk about how do you connect to the Creator, to Source, to the light. And I thought that this was a good place to start because it helps you clear your energy and it helps you make a direct connection. Now, we're going to learn a couple of new things today. So, you know how if you go to the mall or your spouse or your kids are crazy or you're just having one of those days where everybody at work is just yelling and screaming and you think, well, I really need to take a shower. Well, this is the ultimate energetic shower, but it also helps with the initial connection. So let's start by showing you how I teach other people. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is figure out where is Source and how do I connect to Source? I mean, the universe is vast, and how can I find it on just I would say a minimum level here on Earth, right? So when you go outside, and I prefer to do these things outside, but obviously we're doing this inside today, but I prefer to do this outside where if you focus into the sky, not at the sun, but just into the sky, you'll start to see these little moving sparkly lights. Well, that is a part of Source that is raining down on us every single day. But how do you use it? So we're going to start with that first. So once you find those little lights, I want you to focus in on them with your eyes so you can actually see the lights dancing around each other. And this is the first part about connecting to that. So now that you can actually see it with your eyes, it takes your logical mind out of everything and says, okay, this is real. I can see it. Now how do I touch it, right? Okay, so let's focus on how I do this. So I bring all those lights and I focus. You can do this inside, outside, even if you've got 5 minutes in the bathroom at work and you just need to cleanse yourself and get ready for maybe there's a next step. You're going to do another meditation. But this is not a guided meditation in any way. I just want to point that out because I don't think we need anyone else to do that, although it's better when more than one person focuses on the same thing. So if I close my eyes and I imagine taking all those lights and pulling them over my head and making the most concentrated ball I can. So once I feel I have a large enough ball, then I move to the next step. Now take your time. You can use your solar plexus and your stomach muscles to draw those lights above your head and just concentrate them. Get as many as you can. Source is infinite, so you're not taking too much, right? You're not taking away from nature. You're not taking away from Earth. You're collecting this for yourself. So if you bring that above your head, and once you feel like you have enough of a ball, now what you might feel and experience is a little warmth on the top of your head. You might feel that it's a little tingly there. Once you start to feel that, then you're getting very close to what you would say is, I guess, a good place to start. So when I'm doing this, I'm in a very comfortable position, and I have my legs extended, not crossed, and I have my hands out. So The next thing we're going to do is we're going to cleanse our bodies of all the negative ether, all the dark matter, anything left in existence, like the horrible person, your coworker that drove you crazy today. We're going to clear all that negative energy out of your body. So we're going to pull that ball that's now above your head using your stomach muscles and your solar plexus, and we're going to draw that in to your solar plexus area. And once you've done that, your stomach is going to feel a little bit warm and a little bit tingly, and that's just source at work. So now how do we cleanse our person? You're going to take that same ball of light and you're going to use your stomach muscles and you're going to push it down through your legs, and you're going to imagine that all that sludge, all that dark energy, all that negativity that you were feeling earlier in the day is just going to pass through your knees and down past your feet until eventually there's nothing but that creator energy flowing through your legs, your hips, your stomach area, and all the way out. Take your time. First time always takes the longest, but I do this every single time I'm going to try to make that connection, or I'm having a hard time making that connection. It makes it easier. So once you've pushed all that negative energy out and you have nothing but source energy flowing out through your toes, I want you to pull that ball of light back up into your stomach. And at this time, we're going to go up through your chest and then out through your arms. So we're going to do a full body cleansing. So imagine all that negative energy just flowing out your fingertips. Just keep pushing with your stomach, push that ball up and through your chest and then over through your arms. So imagine that flowing out. Once you feel that it's all cleared and there's nothing but source energy flowing through your fingertips, we're now going to bring that up. We're going to bring it up into your head, kind of swirl it around, and we're going to clear all the negative energy from your head. Now, each one of these exercises are going to be used for a different thing in the future. So this is a good starting place, and I'll ask you to remember this first video or go back to it if you've forgotten. Okay, so once you feel your head is clear and you're feeling lighter, more energized, I want you to pull that ball back into your solar plexus area. Now, the solar plexus area is the vortex of your body. People talk about chakras oftentimes going up through your body, but this is your heart center. I know some people think it's here, some people think your throat chakra is here, but everything comes from here because that is the point in your body where your energetic connection is. That's your vortex. That's your center. Okay. So now we're going to do a little exercise, and sometimes it takes a little bit of practice, but we're going to take that energy and we're going to show you how it becomes real. So this part's pretty cool. If you've ever seen a Jackie Chan movie and they talk about like the 7-inch punch and all of these types of things, this is actually how it starts and this is how it's done. So not what we're going to use it for today, but I just like to do this as part of the exercise so you can definitely feel that this is real, that you can move mountains, you can do amazing things with this source creator energy flowing through your body. Okay, so now that we're completely cleared, where all the negativity is gone and you're feeling that warm part back in your center and you're starting to feel that connection to source, let's see what we can do. So I want you to take that source energy. I want you to start pushing it out down your shoulders and push really hard down and out through your hands. But I want you to position your hands in this way here. Not quite touching, but you're going to start making almost a clapping motion, quite slow, and push that energy out really, really hard, out your elbows, down through your hands, and out through your palms this time. Okay? And eventually what you're going to feel is first your hands will start tingling a little bit. They're going to start to feel a little bit warm. And then the more energy you push out through your hands that's contained through your hands, you're going to almost start to feel like an energetic ball between your hands. So this is your first feeling of source. And if you look closely at your hands, you can almost see waves of energy flowing through your hands. So this will show you just how powerful. Now, just think about it. We just used this light just to cleanse our body. We did all of these things with it. And now we're at what I would call a last step. Now, you can always pull in more energy at any given time. And eventually, that'll become like old hat to you. So you'll be pulling in that energy all the time. I mean, day, night, working, not working. You can do it whenever you feel the need. You don't necessarily even need to cleanse. But this is the first step that, say you're getting attacked, or you're feeling tired, or you're feeling someone's coming after you. The next step would be shielding. But before you can shield, you've got to get rid of whatever's attacking your body. So this little hand motion is a good way to, number one, actually feel the power of our Creator and Source flowing through your body. Number two, we're going to do some really cool things further on in this series with that energy. So stay tuned for that. But the first step, cleanse your body, learn how to bring in that source energy, practice, use whatever bit of this video works for you, and we'll see us next time to learn how to shield.